YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm back with another prospect. This time I'm gonna go to the UK and a young kid, man, 19 years old, orthodox, 6'3", 6'4", 250 pounds. Nathan Gorman. He is a Ricky Hatton protege. I'm actually, while I'm doing this video, watching his first pro fight again against Genrich Valecki. It's on YouTube. You can look it up. So I looked at his opponent, and I'm glad that he didn't start his career fighting a guy who was also making his pro debut, or some guy who was 0-8, or something like that. A little bit about Valecki, his opponent. He's a guy that spends most of his career like light heavyweight and cruiserweight. He's actually a small heavyweight when he moves up. He did have 40 losses, but out of his 40 losses, he only had 8 knockouts, or been knocked out 8 times. So to let you know that he's there to go the distance. He'll give you some tough work. Then he had 19 wins, and of his 19 wins, 18 were by knockout. So that's the type of guy I want to put my pro debut guy in there with, to see which, because this guy has experience. No matter what you think about him and his record, he does have experience. He's 41 years old, but he was completely outmatched and oversized in this fight. Gorman was using his jab, using nice combinations. He has a nice left hook to the body. I like the way he was setting up the left hook to the body, where he'll, for example, he'll go 1, 2, 3 down the middle, meaning jab, right hand, another jab, and he'll lean over, pow, right, left hook to the body, a la his trainer, Ricky Hatton. Then I watch Ricky Hatton and Gorman do some mitt work. I like what I see for a big guy like this. If he has a chin and he can hold up and he can get better as time goes on, and just let his hands go and be fluid. He looked patient in this fight. And I watched another fight. He had a amateur fight. What was that guy's name? Weir's Becky. I believe that's how you pronounce the guy's name. But in that fight, he looked a little crude, looked a little, letting his hands go. That one could have went either way, because Weir's Becky was landing his shots. It was a back and forth type of shot. Gorman was, he was counter punching, and he was landing some. I thought he landed the cleaner shots in that fight. But this fight, his first professional fight, was totally different. Now at the amateur level in the UK, he was a top amateur as a junior, and he's only 19 years old. Now that was the good thing about finding this prospect, that he's really young, and the younger the better for me, because I want to see who's going to rise up in the next 5, 6, 7 years. And it's going to be one of these prospects that I've covered. But Nathan Gorman is a guy I'm going to keep an eye on. He's with Ricky Hatton, and it's funny watching some of these smaller fighters, when they were fought at small weight classes in their career, train these heavyweights. You have Mark Breland with Deontay Wilder, and Ricky Hatton with Nathan Gorman. But Gorman, he won this first fight. He dominated, man. He dominated. He has another fight coming up here in 3 days against Jacob Wojcik. That fight will be in the UK. So curious to see how that fight going to go. And Jacob has 22 fights, 7 wins, 13 losses, 2 draws. Again, just somebody with experience. I'm not expecting Gorman to lose the fight. Again, it's another small guy, another 5'11" type of guy, 210, 205 pound type of guy. A guy who was pretty much a cruiserweight, so he should win this fight. He'll have the size and reach advantage, and this is just to get his feet wet. He's only 19, so it's not like he's 28 years old. I mean, he has a lot of time on his hands, and Ricky Hatton can really work with this kid and see how far this kid can go. But I like what I see. He's tough, He throws nice combinations. We'll see how things go when he starts to get hit on his chin, and when he starts to get pushed back and things are going his way and he can't fight downhill. But as far as what I see, I like his jab. I like his nice right hand. I think he has some steam on that right hand, man. And I think his best, or his punch that looks the best to me, is that left hook to the body. It's going to be nice to see how Ricky Hatton develop Gorman's his left hand, not only to the body but upstairs. And I like what I see. I want to see more of this kid. Let's get his name out there. Nathan Gorman, 19-year-old, 6'3", 250 pounds, orthodox out of the UK. YTBC. I'm out.